Hope you know that. And you can watch us on your computer or your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. If you want to get out and get into this fresh air and do some good, we got an opportunity for you. The Mississippi Museum of Natural Science is partnering with the Americorps as well as Keep Mississippi Beautiful. And Cary is joining us today to tell us a little bit more about this opportunity. Hey, Cary.
Oh, hey, Rebecca. Thank you for having us.
It's a good thing that you guys are doing, and I love any time the Mississippi Museum of Natural Science is getting out into the community. So tell us what's going on. How's this partnership happening?
Okay, well, they are good things. It's Americorps, which this is the National Civilian Community Corps part of Americorps. They basically have helped us at MDWFP over the years. Generally a team of 8. They will come for several weeks at a time. This particular time is going to be the museum, the 300 acres here at LaForest Bluff State Park, and then on to Waldocks State Park, and then on to Tishomingo. So that will be their time in Mississippi. And they do travel throughout the whole country, and this team, they're midway into their year. At the end of the year, they generally get a scholarship for college. So they're young people, they're very skilled, and they love to add to the communities. So that's the story.
Do they come from all over, Cary? Are they coming from this team? Do they, I mean,
okay.
Like if you have a youngster listening, like how do you get a part of that team to help with?
Okay, yes, well, they look into AmeriCorps. They can go online and check out all the details for signing up. Their leader is John Moore. He's from Albuquerque. They're having team members from Vermont, New York State. So they will come from all over the country, and they're just willing to do community service to brighten their futures.
Well, that's neat. And I know one of the events, I guess, or a event to kind of help beautify and clean up is happening this weekend, January the 11th. I can't believe we're already in double digits, Cary, of January. I mean, we just started this month. But anyway, what do y'all have?
It does go fast.
It does go so fast. So what do y'all have going on this weekend?
Okay, well, Americorps encourages them to do extracurricular activities in the community. So in addition to state parks and the museum for this go-round, they're going to do stuff in Jackson. So it's going to be for Keep Jackson Beautiful. The first one will be Saturday, January 11th, and it will be to beautify the Cedarlawn Cemetery entrance. So they will go out and find Cedarlawn and do work there on that particular Saturday.
Is there opportunities for the public to volunteer also? Is this just for this particular team, Cary?
No, absolutely. That is going to be contacting Keep Jackson Beautiful, which is part of Keep Mississippi Beautiful, which we're also a state partner with Keep Mississippi Beautiful.
So how important is it to have these opportunities for these teams to come in? Like, what do they mean, the impact for you guys at the museum, or you mentioned the Tishomingo State Park and others? What kind of work are they doing that obviously needs to be done but sometimes gets overlooked? Why is that so important?
Well, it's the whole concept here is it gives these teams an opportunity to learn skills, to learn to serve as a civilian, as a American citizen. It also helps us in many, many ways because in the parks, they will help us with, say, clearing trails, doing cleanup work. If it's inclement weather, they can come inside in our parks and do work inside. They can build things like enhanced trails. And trails are very important in state parks, and they do a lot of that kind of work. So at the museum, we're just excited about having them because you're getting an extra hand for things that really need to be done that we might not have time for. So it's just great for us, and we enjoy having them. We provide they can stay with us, and here they'll stay at the villas here at in our 300 acres of LaForest Bluff.
I don't think I realized it was 300 acres, Cary.
It is. Right here in the center of Jackson, there's 300 acres of the park of LaForest Bluff, which contains the Museum of Natural Science. We're very fortunate to be here. Oh, it's Riverside Park, which in 1988 became a state park, LaForest Bluff State Park. Mm-hmm.
And has one of the best two children's playgrounds, I guess you call it, or sort of outdoor parks available now. If you're ever traveling through, it's a must stop if they need to get the wiggles out or you're looking for something free and fun to do for the kids. That's a great
Absolutely.
addition. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you're right, Rebecca. That park is fabulous, and it does have tarpaulin type covers to keep kids out of the sun. 75% of the features can take disabilities, so it's just we've had over 350,000 visitors since its inception, and that was funded by Blue Cross Blue Shield.
And then, too, didn't they add to beautify to it, Cary, some magnolia trees for a walkway or an educational thing? Are they holding up in the cold? Are y'all out there hugging them and holding them?
Yes, they are. Yes. Hundreds of magnolias were dedicated here. And, yeah, they're doing great. I've looked at them. They made it through, the drought. They sure did.
The drought, and then I think about the cold. Some plants you just can't bring in, Cary, because they're planted in the dirt, but you still look out there and you're like, hang in there. You're not quite, rooted yet. But I know they're being well taken care of.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're happy. Very.
Well, I'm happy to hear you guys had this partnership. If people want to learn more about it, Cary, where do they go for more information?
Okay, well, that's going to be for Americorps. It's, you're looking that up on the Internet, Americorps. For Keep Jackson Beautiful, they're also, you look them up on their webpage, too. So that's where you get the information on signing up and being a part of it. And I would encourage any young person that is interested in traveling the country to get involved with Americorps. And, this branch is the National Civilian Community Corps, which is, a modern-day version of the CCC, which was the Civilian Conservation Corps, started in 1930, 1935, which was part of the Works Project Administration to give people jobs. So it's a great patriotic thing to do and civilian work. For citizens to learn citizenship. Yeah.
And then I think all of most of our communities across the state have a Keep Mississippi Beautiful or insert their, town. If people want to get involved in volunteering and keep picking up trash or just needing volunteer hours for their students, always a great organization for that as well.
Yes, we are partners with them, and we love Sarah and Jan, and we love helping them, and we've really done a lot with them in our parks, too.
All right. Will you stay? Are you able to stay warm being out there in the park, or are you outside roughing it, Cary?
Well, just when it's necessary, I will go out and do work. But I'll go with them. I'll make sure they're happy and know what to do.
Yeah, it's one of those things when you get moving, though, with outside work. There's a level of cold where you shouldn't be out there and it starts to get dangerous, but it gets over freezing. You get moving, you have the right layers on. It's a crisp, sunny day. It can be rather enjoyable until you break that little bit of sweat, Cary, and then you get steel, and then you're like, ooh, I'm colder than I want to be. But
you're right. It's layers. It's about layers. You can do anything out there. We're used to warm weather here.
We are that, and when the weather gets warmer, we'll all be out there and enjoying the great parks. But we appreciate your time, Cary.
Wow. Thanks, Rebecca, for having us. We sure appreciate it. Yes, ma'am.
All righty. There you go. Don't forget about your Mississippi State Parks, too. Don't forget about those organizations that can use volunteer time to help clean up and beautify things. Keep Mississippi Beautiful is doing a great job across the state. Those usually sector out into Keep Jackson or Ridgeland or Oxford or whatever it may be in your particular area. But they do all kinds of service projects. So if you've got a group that needs some service hours, that's a really neat way to